Hello, Annapolis. This is Scott McMullen. I'm here with a great guest, Christian Smooth. Christian is the founder and owner of Smooth House Productions, and he's also the founder of Iconoclash Film Festival. Thanks a lot for coming in, Christian.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Well, I asked this to everyone. What first brought you to the Annapolis area?
I was born here. And that's
Your mom brought you here? Yeah. That's cool. So you grew up here too? You grew up in the area?
I grew up in that area. I went to Annapolis High School, Annapolis Elementary, Tallahassee Elementary. Annapolis Middle and Tallahassee Elementary. Yeah.
So how do you get into the film industry? How do you get involved in videos? Like, what was the first time? What was the first movie you saw that said, I'm into this?
The first movie I saw that really got me into like film was really fresh. It was like an independent film that came out in '94.
What was it about?
It was about a boy who like sells drugs, and like he's basically playing a chess match between him and the drug dealers, and he's trying to get basically see his sister again. So he sets up the drug dealers and basically killed themselves all pretty much.
Was it like the story, or was it like the video cuts that kind of like got you and drew you in?
It was everything. Just the story, just the overall aesthetic of the movie. It was just something about the New York setting that really drew me in.
That's cool. So you're doing that, and how old were you when you saw that movie?
What was that? I think I had like 12 or 13 when I saw it.
Okay, so what is that, like middle school, Annapolis?
Yeah, I was like middle school. I think I might have been like sixth grade. It was like probably my sixth grade summer. I think I saw the movie. I was watching Stars or something like that.
Oh, okay. Were you like ever in like Annapolis Middle School or Annapolis High School? Were you involved in any like video clubs or anything like that, or?
It's funny. I mean, I took a class I took a photography class, and I took like a media class, but I didn't really take it seriously. I was mainly into like running track and cross country. That was like the thing that I was like known for.
Okay, so that's what you're known. Oh, you're known for. Okay, so your cross country like accolades. How you're really good at running back in the day, or still are?
Yeah, I like to think I was. I was like a two-time Anne Arundel County cross country champion. I won the mile championship, indoors and outdoors.
When did you graduate?
2009.
Okay, I think I remember. Yeah, you look at the Capitol enough, you remember people's faces and that sort of thing. That's cool. It's I always say like runners can succeed at anything because in running there's no cheating or shortcuts. There's no Michael Jordans who kind of can just have like the veteran status and kind of like work themselves away. It's like you're either good or you're not, and it doesn't it's not biased towards age or anything like that. So people that are good runners are just mentally tough people.
Oh yeah, you gotta be. Trust me, like especially like running like cross country, I do it to you. I mean, funny story.
I
when I did cross country in high school, like my ninth grade year, I didn't know what it was until like my first meet. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm like training for like I'm training for a track meet, and I'm like we show up at Arundel High School at their cross country course. I'm like, what is this? Like, where's the track? So that was like that's when I really found out what I got myself into, and
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So did you have like one track coach during Annapolis, or do you have a couple different?
Oh, I had like a busload of them. We had Scott Eden, we had Dan Masterson.
Is Annapolis known for kind of its cross country or track, or are you kind of like an anomaly or something like that?
Annapolis we have like a tradition of having like standout like cross country runners, but we never really have we're like really known for like I guess like team wise really,
Yeah. So how did you get into video? When did you start kind of putting together your own videos? Tell me about that.
I mean, I was in like college. Yeah, because like originally I went to school. I went to Morgan State University for screenwriting, and next thing I mean, it's somehow I wanted to like become like a director. Next thing I know, I like work on cameras, and from there I started. I learned how to edit, so
that's cool. So you learn. I mean, you just said, "I learned how to edit." I mean, that's kind of a process?
Oh, right? It is. I mean, I didn't want to do it. I tried to get my friends to do it for me, but I had I pretty much like forced a corner where I had like edit my own material.
Yeah. So you're in college in Morgan, and then you come back here, and then like what was kind of one of your first films that you created yourself?
I mean, oddly enough, when I first came back here, I was just interviewing like random people. Like my family members, just random people you see on the streets.
Yeah, that's cool. So what So random people, that's always cool because that's always like, no, seriously. Like one of the suggestions I always get for this podcast is like, I always talk to people that are kind of out there a little bit because that's just how you know. But so many people are like, Scott, you should just, just whoever the janitor, just pick somebody, seriously, just anybody, and kind of get their story. Because so many people have ties to the Annapolis community, and you don't know what's behind that people unless you ask, them. So I think interviewing random people is a good way to start and get better at video editing for sure. So tell me, like, what was your interviewing random people? What was kind of your first big film, whether it's short film or whatever, that you did or created?
My biggest short film was probably my web series, Student Body.
Okay, it's called what? Student?
Yeah, the Student Body.
Okay, and what's that about?
It was like a web series, basically about I want to say it's like a typical like web series. Like I said, on a college campus, mainly it was about it was an anthology series where they followed around like different students, what they had going on. Like I had done like an episode about a track athlete who got caught up using steroids. I did an episode about a female student who was.
And this is real. This is a documentary.
No, it's scripted.
It's scripted. Okay. Did you do the script yourself?
Yeah, wrote.
So you did everything.
Yep, did everything. Yeah.
Okay, that's neat. So so that's your one of your first things you did. Now tell me about what you got going on right now. You got the Iconoclash Film Festival.
Yeah, Iconoclash Film Festival. Jason Leggett and I, we felt as though local talent, local filmmakers, they deserve like another platform, like had their work shown. Mm-hmm. So we just sat down one day and said, hey, why don't we just do this? And we figured that we also like reached out to the art community, had like artists like share their work at the festival as well.
Okay, so and where's that going to be? What's the date of it, roughly? Was that coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up in 3 weeks actually. It's at the Peerless Rents Club in Eastport, mm-hmm. and that's on March 11th from 4 to 8.
That's neat. Now, are you submitting? What are some of the submissions that are going to be shown at the film festival?
I mean, we're still getting submissions right now. Actually, mm-hmm. We got like over 60 submissions so far. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of great foreign films. I have a film being shown called Ration Day.
Ration Day. Tell me, what's the Ration Day about?
Ration Day is a film that follows like two brothers in a post-election world where food is being like rationed off by the federal government, mm-hmm. and they're basically going around like trying to get food and feed it to the homeless for the most part.
That kind of reminds me a little bit of like the book of Last Babylon. I don't know if you read that but that kind of was like post-apocalyptic election. People are hungry, looking for food.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it's not perfect, but yeah. So tell me, like, who created Ration Day? Who produced it?
Oh, I mean, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Well, you didn't say that. I mean,
it's my film.
Well, how long does it take? How long was that movie, and how long does it take to create a movie? What's the budget? I mean, tell me. Is it everything shot here in Annapolis? Where are you going to shoot?
All right. Oh man, that's a lot. All right, so
I'm gonna throw it at you. Yeah.
All right, so Ration Day. When I was writing the script for Ration Day, it took me roughly like a week and a half to come up with the final draft, which was like a 30-page script. Shooting took me about probably 3 months. I mean, I planned on doing like probably 3 weeks at the most, but it ended up being 3 months.
Yeah.
Right. Budget.
Doesn't that always happen though in movies?
It did. You had to move a lot of pieces around.
Yeah. That's cool. So what? But where was it shot? Did you say?
Oh yeah, it was shot in Annapolis.
Shot in Annapolis. Yeah, so cool. Like what parts were featured are going to be featured in the film?
Like the Clay Street area is going to be featured. Prominently, West Street is going to be heavily featured.
What parts of West Street?
Right in front of tsunamis. I mean, right inside tsunamis, matter of fact.
Oh, really? So you have the mural in the background for some of it? Is it like that, or is it just
they're
talking? Oh, inside.
Inside, yeah.
Okay. So, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. One of some of Jeff Huntington's work is going to be displayed in
the movie. Yeah. Jeff Huntington, and he's the one. Of course, I'm just explaining to the listeners. He's the one that did the mural above tsunami. Interesting. So who are the actors? Are they your friends from high school? Are they friends? Do you do a casting call? Who are the actors in the movie?
I mean the actors are oddly enough, like people who I went to school with, family friends. You know, we have Corey McGee, like he's playing Levi. We got Monica Singleton, she's playing Simone. We have Derek, he's playing Justice.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of familiar faces from my web series, Student Body.
Okay, right. That's neat. And it's you calling it Smooth House Productions. Cool. Yes. Now, are you doing anything for businesses around town or anything like that?
Oh yeah, exactly. We do a lot of I do a lot of work for nonprofits.
That's cool.
Schools, you know, like anything you name it.
Well, that's neat. That's fact. You know, you're from here. You grew up here, went to high school here. You're making movies here, and you got your business here. I like that because I was born in Annapolis too myself, so I always like the homegrown talent. That's important. Well, cool. It's cool that you're spotlighting Annapolis. That's kind of like what I always try to do with this podcast. Let me ask you this. Well, first of all, what do you think? How do you think it's going to grow this film festival? What are your kind of the futures? You want to do this annually? Every couple of years. What do you think the future is for this film festival? And then I'm going to ask you another question: is and for your production company?
Well, the film festival, we want to probably expand it to like multiple days. Look around for amazing thought-provoking films that's going to create discussions and bring the communities together.
That's cool.
All right.
That's cool. And then what about your production company?
The production company, Smooth House. We just want to continue to grow. This summer I plan on working on a full-length film.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
For yourself, and you're producing.
Yeah, I'm producing.
What's that going to be?
I don't know yet. I mean, I have a few ideas. It might be based off my book. Like who knows?
Oh yeah, but tell me about your book. What's the funny?
My book, no, it's funny. It's the concept of the book. The book is about my book is about a college freshman who becomes like a man whore, and he
a man whore.
Yeah, he's a man whore.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's called Mr. Illustrious.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Mr. Illustrious. Is that the name of the book? Or?
Yeah, it's the name of the book.
Okay, cool. Does it interesting? Is that based on Morgan? Your experience at Morgan, or is it?
No, it's mainly based on my experience when I was at UNC Charlotte.
Okay, you're down at UNC. Did you start off at UNC Charlotte, then transfer to Morgan?
Yeah, transfer to Morgan.
That's cool. That's neat. Cool. So let me ask you this though. We're talking about Annapolis. If you were a mayor for Annapolis for a day, could get something done, wave your magic wand, snap your fingers without the bureaucracy, what would be the one thing you'd get done?
The one thing I would probably do is I would definitely fix the whole entire housing situation. You know?
It's a cluster, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I feel as though a lot of people who are born and raised here, they're being pushed out and they can't afford a decent place to live. So that's the main thing.
You think the housing situation is just too expensive right now, or?
Yeah, I think it's crazy expensive.
Yeah. Okay, so and I go from there. That question to what would be your favorite restaurant or place to eat in Annapolis?
My favorite restaurant in Annapolis is Sakura's.
Sakura, they just expanded. Yeah, I like that place. They got good sushi and hibachi.
It's the best. Yeah.
I get the hibachi. I think it's a good deal down there. It's good. Who else would be a good guest to have on the podcast?
My co-founder for Iconoclash, Jason Leggett.
And he actually has his own podcast video thing. I don't know if he's kept up with it the last couple of weeks, but Annapolis Underground.
Yeah.
So I've been up there. They have. I didn't know about this until a few weeks back, but there's this whole. There's a lot of studios above Tsunami, and it's kind of like this art scene up there.
Oh yeah, it's cool. That's what we did Ration Day at. It's pretty.
It's really neat up there. So that's kind of cool. You go up there, and there's got Jeff Huntington's got some crazy murals up there.
The Medusa.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty neat to check out up there. It's kind of like a hidden secret of Annapolis. But this has been great, Christian. Thanks for coming in. Do you got anything else to say? I'm really excited I'm going to try to check out the film festival. I think it'll be fun.
I mean, come out to Iconoclash on March 11th at Peerless Rents Club. Look for my stuff on YouTube, The Smooth House.
Cool. Very nice.
Yeah, just Google Christian Smooth.
Okay. Well, let me go back. What are your thoughts on not necessarily my video log, but it seems like a lot of the YouTube scene. There's a lot of people doing vlogging and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on that as a filmmaker? That's kind of just not as well done. It's sort of just like me who doesn't know anything about video, just picking up a camera, or someone else picking up a camera and shooting video. You think that's a good thing, or is it kind of like, as a filmmaker, you're kind of...
I think it's a good way to get yourself out there. Me personally, I don't like really being in front of the camera a lot, but I mean, for someone who like wants to get the name out there, the brand out there, I think it's a great idea. I mean, I also would say that it's like pretty like oversaturated because it's like hard and harder. Like
it's hard to pop. And,
Because of finally, you basically you have to rely on controversial topics to get ahead. You know.
Well, do you have any insight on like the local like Annapolis like YouTube video scene, like who's involved, if there is a scene at all, or like who's doing videos in Annapolis or creating stuff? Do you know, or I don't?
I mean, I would say I mean, it's definitely small. I mean, there's pockets of people making stuff.
That's cool.
I mean, I really don't know.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Jason, I know Jason Leggett's your co-founder's got some stuff on his YouTube site. Well, thanks. It's been great. Again, your contact information is again one more time.
Just type in Christian Smooth. My website is thesmoothhouse.com, and you can find my fun documentaries. You want to do business with me, you can get on there. Yeah. All
right, good stuff. Well, thanks so much, Christian, for coming in. And this is Scott McMullen with Mr. Christian Smooth, and this is the Annapolis Podcast. Good stuff. Let me just get this off.
That's how I do. I wasn't talking too fast, was I?
No, you're perfect, man.
You're perfect. I was like worried about it.
It was good. It was good.
I have a tendency to talk real fast.